Hello, it is Monday. It is a new weekly reading vlog. Once again, ignore the fan in the background. It's too hot for me to care. I am not doing well in this heat, as you can probably tell. But I have reading updates. So yesterday, I got a massive chunk of this done, and I got like 50 pages done today. That's all I have left. That is about 150 pages. I'm really enjoying this. Not as many tabs as I thought there would be, but there is still quite a lot when you look at it like that. I'm really enjoying this. There was a bit where something happened at the end of a chapter, and then the next chapter, it was like nothing had happened, and I was very confused, but it all makes sense now, so it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I really like the characters. I still am not sure what's even gonna happen, because it says, but can forbidden love bring down a kingdom? I don't know who the forbidden love is gonna be between. I have 150 pages left and I've got absolutely no idea. I thought I knew, but I was incorrect. So I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at knowing the gist of what's going to happen in a Cassie book, but I don't know. But I am really enjoying it, and I can't wait to see how this ends, although I know it's going to end on a cliffhanger, and I'm going to have to wait like at least like 2-3 years for the next book, which is going to hurt, but it's fine. It's fine. And then today me and Ash started buddy reading the second book in the Lart & Crepsley series, which is Ocean of Blood. I got 58 pages read. These are really small books. Hopefully I can finish this tomorrow, but I'm not gonna like put too much pressure on myself because this is my main goal. So yeah, enjoying this. I have the same feelings about all of these. Like, the Darren Shan saga and the Lart & Crepsley are not my favourite Darren Shan books, but I enjoy them, and I've never read these ones before, so yeah. But it is like gone 11. I am really tired. Shocking, I know. So I am going to catch up with you tomorrow. I am on Lisa's sprints tomorrow, so I will hopefully, they'll hopefully be productive, but we'll see. We have been getting better at being productive on the sprints. So yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. We're going to start with the smaller update first. I read more of this, of Ocean of Blood. I'm now like 164 pages in. I've not got much left. No, we're going to talk about this first. So there's some characters that we know from the Darren Shan saga that we're getting to find out how Lart actually met them, which is really interesting. But do you know what? No, I don't want to talk about this book. I finished Swordcatcher. To the point I was on Lisa's sprints tonight, and I have just sent a voice note. I've just sent a voice note apologising because we did one sprint, and then we did the chatty bit, and then we went on for the second sprint, and I just didn't come back from the second sprint, and then they did a chatty bit, and they went on another sprint, and I like glanced up and I was like, oh, I have like 40 pages left. I'm not going to finish in the last like however much there was left of the sprint. So I just put a note. I was like, I'm just going to go because I need to finish this book, and I just left the sprints, and I feel bad, but at the same time I needed to carry on reading. Like, it hurt stopping long enough to type that message because this was so good. If you're planning on reading this, be prepared. Like, this doesn't come out to October, but be prepared for a wait for the second book, because the wait is going to hurt me, like physical pain already. I need to know how it continues. Why did I do this to myself? I know what Cassie's like with her endings. I did this to myself. This is my own fault. I really enjoyed the direction this went in. There were like twists and turns that I didn't see coming, some that I did see coming, and I was just like, the characters were just so good, and the atmosphere and the intrigue were just so high on this. I'm just like in awe of this world. I'm obsessed with this world. The forbidden romance that it or the forbidden love that it talks about on the back here, I am so here for. I need more. It was a slow burn, and I need more. But I put it through a core pile, and I was really worried because I was like, it's not, I feel like it doesn't get as high a rating as the Shadowhunters books, but I don't know if that's just because I'm so invested in that world that I automatically am like, these aren't perfect books, but like I give them such high ratings. So I was like, will this still be high enough rating to get a 5-star, or is it going to be the first Cassie book I give a 4-star? But I can confirm this was a 5-star. It's a lower 5-star than some of the Shadowhunter books have got from me, but it's still a 5-star. It's not like a low 5-star either. It's still a 5-star. I really enjoyed this. I need more. I ended up tabbing quite a bit, but I'm going to be honest, the last little section I kept forgetting to tab. There are definitely things in here that I wanted to tab, so I will be rereading it at some point. Probably around October when it's released, maybe. So yeah, that's my update. I'm very happy. My goal was to finish this tonight, and I did it. So yeah, tomorrow I'll definitely finish this. I might even finish this on the way to work. I don't know what else I will read tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to see a show with Chloe and Meg. It'll be the first time since they've been in London that I'm getting to see them, because I've been busy. So we're going to see Buffy Revamped, which I'm so excited for. Ash saw it last week up near her and said it was so good, so I'm very excited. So yeah, I don't know how much more reading I'll get done. I don't even know if I'll get to update you tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I am gonna go because it's like gone 11 and I need sleep. I am tired, so I may catch up with you tomorrow, or I may catch up with you on Thursday. We'll see. Hello, it is Wednesday. I'm giving you an update today. I didn't think I would. So today's been eventful in reading terms, because I finished a book, started and finished a book, started and DNF'd a book, and then went to the theatre. So I did finish Ocean of Blood by Darren Shan. I ended up giving this 4-star, but it was actually my favourite of the Darren Shan, Lawton Crepsley sagas that I've read so far. So there's 12 books in the Darren Shan saga and 4 in this. This is book 2. This has been my favourite one so far. I really, really enjoyed this one and getting to see a lot more of Lawton's life. But I don't know what it was. It just felt the stakes were a bit higher. Stakes, vampires, funny. Felt like the stakes were higher. Even though I know this is Lawton's past, and I've already read the Darren Shan saga, which is Lawton's present. But it was so good. So good. And we got to so we got to see him meet Ivana, who is in obviously the Darren Shan saga, and there is something that's mentioned and we find out how that thing goes down, which was really funny. So yeah, really enjoyed that. And then I read volume 3 of the Star Wars 2015 onwards series, which is by Jason Aaron, but also this volume is also by Kieran Gillen. So this is called Rebel Jail. This one was really good. We got to see more of Dr. Aphra, who I'm really intrigued by, because Dr. Aphra seems to be in the canon books and like comics and that, but hasn't yet appeared in any of the shows or movies that I know of. So yeah, it was really interesting to see this. This is 4 stars, as all the others have been. And then And then I started The Longing of Lone Wolves by Lana, I cannot remember the surname and how to pronounce the surname, but The Longing of Lone Wolves. I got 4 pages into this. This is a new record. I got 4 pages in and I DNF'd. And I feel like it's kind of a petty reason for me DNFing. So I don't really know what was happening, but she was like looking at a bracelet she was wearing and going through, like saying about how like her dad bought her the bracelet and then he bought her a charm for each like important moment of her life. So like turning 16, graduating, her mum leaving, and then she mentions that he died, and it could have been left at that, but no, he died of a heart attack. Like, there was no need to specify how he died. I didn't need to know that a parent died from a heart attack. And I feel like this is such an irrational, I know people are going to tell me, no, it's not irrational. Like, I personally feel like this is an irrational trigger to have, because yes, my dad had a heart attack, but he's fine. It's been almost 2 years. Damn, it's been almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years. He's fine. But it was a traumatizing moment of my life. And now whenever someone mentions about a heart attack, especially if it's a parent, even more so if it's a dad, whether they are okay or not, it fully triggers me if I'm not expecting it. And I was reading this in work and I thought, do you know what this is like? This is about wolves and fae. I'll be fine. 4 pages in, unnecessary mention of like a heart attack. Like, I don't need it. So I was like, do you know what? I'm out. I am out. I was actually looking forward to reading this book, and it seems silly to DNF a book for this reason. I'm not going to write a review on it, obviously, because this is a personal thing. Like, I just really wish authors would stop having to specify unless it's relevant to the plot. You don't need to tell me how. I don't need to know. So yeah, I DNF'd that 4 pages in, which is my new record, because before that my record was 9 pages and that was the XX. And that was for a completely different trigger. But then this evening, me and Chloe went to a show. Meg was supposed to come as well, but she really wasn't feeling well and I am gutted for her. But I'll be seeing her soon. But we went to see Buffy Revamped. Now, if you are a Buffy fan, you all know Spike. Spike is the best character in that show, hands down. So Brendan Murphy, I'm sure his name, yeah, Brendan Murphy plays Spike. This is him. But Spike tells us the story of all 7 seasons of Buffy. But he also plays the other characters, but Spike is pretending to be Buffy and Spike is pretending to be Giles, and it was hilarious. It was so funny. There was like audience participation, and it was like a comedy show type thing as well, and I just had such a fun time, and so did Chloe. And honestly, if you are like a Buffy fan and you get a chance to go see this, so I'm not sure which cities are left on the tour, but for the almost entirety of August it's at Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So if you are in or near Edinburgh and you're a Buffy fan and you're free in August, try and get tickets to this. Tickets can be super cheap on this. Like, we had tickets for £29 and I think they were the most expensive ones. I think there was 2 different tickets. There was £15 tickets and £29 tickets, and honestly, worth it. I would have paid more if I had to, because this was just so funny, and I would love for this to become an actual show that I can go see over and over again, because I would. It has, however, made me want to start rewatching Buffy from the beginning, which is dangerous because I don't have time, but I really want to. We'll see. But yeah, that is all of my updates, and I'm now going to go to bed. It is 11:15, so like the show was only 70 minutes and it didn't have an interval. So it started at 7:30 and obviously finished before 9. So I got home pretty early. It was the other side of London, but that's fine. So yeah, I also need to schedule my sprints because I'm doing sprints tomorrow since I can't do them on Sunday. So I'm gonna schedule those so that they are done and ready. And then I'm gonna go to bed because I am tired. I've been tired all day. And with the amount I laughed tonight, it's really taken it out of me. I also think I'm a bit dehydrated, even though I have been drinking today. But anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling because I've been talking for like over 8 minutes, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. It's gonna be a really quick update because shockingly I'm tired. But I did sprints tonight and I'm quite happy. We did 3 sprints. So I started reading The Captive. So my thoughts on this are that I hate it. I am purely only reading these because Liv went out of her way to get me like the matching cover because I already had this one. And that was before I read the first one. I hate it. Something happened at the end of the first book. It's like my least favourite trope. And it's just continuing in this one. And along with that, there is a scene with 3 of the witches, which are like the mean girl ones. And it just made me feel really uncomfortable. And I didn't like it. So The Captive Part 1 is in book 1. And then Part 2 is in book 2. It's ridiculous. So Part 1 was this much, which is like 100 pages. So I read that. And then I read 40 pages of Part 2. I have about 60 pages left, I think. I think it's like 61 or something. I don't know when I'm going to finish this now because I'm not taking this with me to Ashes because I don't have space. So I don't know when I'm going to finish book 2. It will most likely be Sunday evening or something. We shall see. But that's basically my only update. That's it. I'm definitely taking Aurora's End. I think I'm going to see if I can fit the second Thrawn Ascendancy book in my bag because whilst I have the audiobook, I really enjoyed reading along with the physical, like listening along with the physical book with the first one. So I think I'm going to see if I can fit the second book in my bag so that I can do that with the second book too. But if not, I will just do the audiobook. So yeah, that's basically it. I will catch up with you tomorrow when I am with Ash. I'm very excited and I'll see you then. I'm with Ash. Yay. It's Friday. I should say that. Had a relatively nice journey. It was stressful before I got on the train because they was really late announcing what platform it was on and when it was ready to board. But once I was on the train, we were literally like a minute late. So it was fine. But I'm going to make this really quick because we want to go make food because it's like almost 6:30. But on the train, I read the rest of this. I hated it. It was 2 stars. I am going to read the third one just because, like I've said, I'm going to feel really bad if I unhaul it after Liv went to so much trouble getting me this one. So I want to at least have read it, even if I unhaul it after. But I hated it. I hated it. It has the cheating trope. It has some questionable stuff that the mean girl witches do, which made me feel really uncomfortable. And I just hated it. So yeah. But then I started Greater Good. I can't not do it. And I read like 128 pages. So very good start to that. And I'm really enjoying it. I really like how something that Thrawn does in Rebels is referenced in this, and this takes place like 20-30 years before. So I was like, oh, he hasn't changed, he still does that. It's like not even anything like major, it's just something little that is referenced in like 1 or 2 episodes. But yeah, really enjoying this. I will be starting Aurora's End later.
I'm excited.
I'm scared.
I'm excited for you to see all my notes.
I'm excited for that. But yeah, we are going to do a quick vlog clip for this one. and then
Eat.
then we're gonna go make
Very
food.
aggressive. I'm really hungry.
I'm so hungry. But yeah, yay, I'm happy. Hello, it is Saturday. We are at Cineworld because we are going to see Little Mermaid, then we're going to have some lunch, and then we're going to go to see Into the Spider-Verse. We're very excited. We're just printing off our tickets. Yes, we don't need to print off our tickets, but I am sentimental and I like to keep them. So yeah. Hello. It is... No, I've already introduced it. It's Saturday, haven't I? Yeah, I did a vlog clip earlier.
Did we?
Before we went into the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
So I apparently sobbed at Little Mermaid.
Apparently it happened.
I knew I would cry because I do cry at like every Disney movie, and I cry at Little Mermaid because, like, you know, nostalgia. But I literally was full on sobbing at some bits.
I was crying too. Not sobbing, but crying.
It was a really good film.
It was really
It was so good.
best live action so far.
Easily. And then we went and got lunch and it was good. And then we went and saw Across the Spider-Verse, which was amazing.
It was really good.
I need the third film.
We're gonna be waiting a while.
I don't want to be waiting a while for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I want it now.
It was fantastic.
It was very good. And then
Then we yawned.
I edited out some yawning, as usual. Usually it's after I say, oh, I'm tired. I mean, to be fair, it is gone 11 o'clock at night. But I have been reading Aurora's End. I haven't got the dust jacket on it. But I'm almost halfway through. Ooh. All my thoughts are spoilery, so I can't really share anything. But I have some theories, which I've been sharing with this one. Obviously, she's not telling me if I'm right or not, because that would be spoilers.
I am sharing the thoughts that I wrote down when I was reading it for the first time.
As I get to that part.
Which is quite funny. Because there's bits that
some are really coherent and then others aren't.
There is a point where I just went on a ramble about how I was getting tickets to go see Spider-Man. Because that was quite ironic because we went to see Spider-Man today,
yeah.
actually. And then there was one where it was like, I didn't read much because I was at a Christmas quiz. We came third, which sounds great until you realise there's 4 teams.
So yeah, I'm not going to end the vlog now. I'm going to end it tomorrow because I'm hopefully going to finish this before I leave here tomorrow. I have like 2.5 hours left of the audiobook. So, yeah. But I'm tired. Probably cue yawning, yep.
I suppressed mine.
I couldn't. So yeah, I think it's time for bed because I'm not going to lie. I was almost falling asleep in the cinema because we'd been in the cinema for hours and sleepy. And now I'm very, very sleepy. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Sunday. I'm about to go home. But I just finished Aurora's End. I'm not okay.
She's not okay. She
cried
a lot.
I tabbed quite a lot as well. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. Like, I don't know what to say about it without spoiling, like, this or the previous 2 books. But I absolutely loved every second of it, even if it did cause me lots of pain.
Prepare yourself for the pain is what she wants to say.
Prepare for the pain. And good luck to us on the live show. Good luck to me on the live show. Chloe will be fine. Chloe doesn't cry. Me and Lisa might be another matter.
Oh, Lisa's got a read.
Lisa's not read this yet because she wants to leave it a little bit closer to the live show. My mum also is doing that. I can't wait for my mum to read this. I'm evil, but I love it.
It's a very good book.
It is. But yeah, we've got to leave like any minute now. So I'm just going to wrap this vlog up now because I'm heading home now and I'm going to edit this when I get home. If you like this vlog, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.